Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Out of order.
Everything in storage here was for drilling and exploration, but the containers are all marked as medical supplies. Weird.
I suspect this is where the mission to Sector Zulu was staged. A great deal of deception and authority was no doubt involved, and only Pacific could have accomplished it.
Preparation for our mission to the alien temple in Sector Zulu was an impressive display of secrecy and logistics. Colonel Paladin was correct in his assertion that the relocation of Production Terminal Lima was essential to our efforts, and he has secured the full cooperation of Sergeant Sparks. Pacific was also successful in quietly disseminating the memory loss compound I developed to everyone but the two of us, and I assured them that the mechanism of action would produce an amnesia that developed both slowly and selectively, built precisely for our purposes. As for the mission itself, well, this is where our troubles began. Upon entering the temple, several of us, myself included, were targeted by beams of light that fired directly from the cubes hovering within it. A separate thunderous shock occurred a moment later, knocking all of us to the ground, including the rebellious crew members who had been forced to accompany us. In the aftermath, our plans for the cubes themselves proceeded. Pacific assured me once again that all of them would be delivered to my laboratory, and that everyone else, especially the dissidents, would be led to believe the cubes were destroyed. The delivery never arrived. Fortunately, I have managed to retain the cube that I was attacked by, and I must admit to a certain fascination with it. In my case, I'm sure it is only the spirit of scientific inquiry, but it is possible that the others who were targeted have also found a way to appropriate their own cubes as a part of some personal obsession. Pacific assures me they will resolve this, recover the additional cubes, and on this subject, I will record a final observation, one that I believe may prove historic. I have analyzed my cube and determined what it is primarily composed of: sesamite. I am more certain than ever that these cubes are the missing link. They will show me how to activate sesamite into the substance that will save the human race. I was right about everything. Everything.
I figured our memory loss had something to do with the cubes. So much for that.
Yes, and my impression is that Mirage also has considerable gaps in her memory. However Pacific inflicted this substance upon us, I suspect they covertly did the same to her as well.
This is some kind of holding area. I don't remember it clearly, but this is probably where I was being kept on those tapwire recordings.
My memory of it is unclear as well, but yes. And it would seem that more cells were added afterwards. Likely built in a hurry when it was decided to detain the crew members who wanted to explore Zulu before Command could mount an exploration of our own.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Sandstorm.
Pacific has been gone for nearly a month. I should have known it would be longer than a few days. Their behavior has been erratic ever since our mission to Zulu. It was bad enough that they left me in charge of the detainees and ordered me to ensure that nobody else comes up from Victor. But another development has left me at a complete loss. This morning, I detected a massive energy blast emanating from the planetary core. The concussion of it went through us like a tidal wave, and while the detainees have been glassy-eyed and blankly compliant since we were beset by the cubes at Zulu, this latest phenomenon has made them even more wretched. At first, they began to collapse in pain, making complaints consistent with a massive failure of their internal organs. Hours later, their external features began to disintegrate. They were dissolving from the inside out. As I left to find whatever medical supplies I could, I noticed that a similar rust-like decay had begun to set in on the structural materials of our facilities, and on my mechanical suit as well. I scavenged for hours, unable to find any painkillers or medication uncontaminated by the wave. I returned to offer the prisoners whatever mercy I could. I'll never know what that mercy might have been. They were dust, cendre. Even the suits they wore had been reduced to nothingness. Guilt and shame and relief washed over me all at once. I scattered their remains across the desert. I went back to my laboratory. I sat alone in the dark. From across the room, I heard the ticker of my molecular analyzer spring to life. It was the sesamite. What had once been a small but significant amount of activity within a sample began to surge. Was this finally the emergence of the omni-materialistic properties we had hoped for? I do not understand what this energy wave may have done to the sesamite, but I will give anything, do anything, to uncover it. I will not let so many die for nothing.
Alright, so I thought I was gonna do big brain last night, and I was like, I'm just gonna let it dig, because it's just it's a huge waiting game at this point. And then I woke up this morning to level 15 completely full because I forgot I only have power for an hour. So yeah, I proceeded to let it run this morning and keep an eye on my actual power to actually pump this level out. I don't know why it just teleported me, but okay. So, I don't really think I missed much. Just waiting on this thing to dig completely out. So let's see. Oh, one good thing that did happen, and now I got to go do, is I produced way more than enough green. But I'm definitely gonna have to do another another node of like another 8,000 probably, just to like really get it. So I'm gonna do me some digging. So then we go to 12. I guess we unlocked one on the radio beacons.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Arms and armored.
Ooh. 15. Oh.
I'm detecting Mirage nearby, sir. We'll probably find her in one of these suits.
All of them have decayed severely. None of them seem to be capable of supporting life.
Yeah, I'm detecting that too.
Oh boy. You don't get one of these big suits for myself. More glide tech. Need to find the drill bits. It's like one thing I 100% need to find. Oh, this one? No. Accumulation.
The good news is that this bunker seems to slow the effects of the decay wave. Enough that I should be able to cycle through suits, partially regenerating those not in use, and extending my life for as long as possible. Some of these suits were decommissioned for irreparable safety failures, but I will have to take my chances. I've moved the essentials of my research to this location, and will uncover as much about Sesamite as I can. I am certain that it is crucial to both saving the expedition and mitigating the wave. Unfortunately, what I've managed to discover so far is that the wave was triggered when someone activated a cryogenic chamber near Sector Victor. Perhaps Pacific had a good reason to contain whoever was down there after all. I'll watch carefully. If they emerge, I can't afford to assume they will cooperate. There is too much at stake to trust anyone.
I can't tell if her body is in this one, sir, but it seems to pull up her ID.
Extract her security cipher. I assume we'll find her research in the secure area behind her.
What are we gonna do with it if we do, sir? We're not scientists.
Mirage did everything she could. We will do the same.
Still no drill bits. This might be a problem. Okay, so it was this one. Oh. I got Mirage.
I was... Ma'am? Talk to me.
Easy, Sergeant. Mirage may be agitated, and she was known to be confrontational.
Who said I was confrontational?
Yep, that's exactly how
Major,
you respond.
you are with us. Breathe slowly. I believe you have transitioned into this form only recently. In a few minutes, you will adapt.
Adapt. I see. I brought this cube here with the rest of my work. I don't know why. I simply couldn't be without it. It would seem I underestimated how true that actually was. What are we? Why is this happening?
I don't know if it's the whole story, ma'am, but I was able to read the symbols at your dig sites. And the nice thing about us being cubified like this is that I can send you everything I translated. You should feel the data incoming.
I do. I'm analyzing it now. Huh. The speed of my thoughts in this form. Astonishing.
Our hope is that you will be able to devise a way of stopping this decay wave. Perhaps everything the Sergeant is sending you from the tablets will fill in the gaps of your own research.
Yes, it is. But is this... Wait. The sesamite! No! Get it away from me!
The sesamite? Why? What's wrong?
Because it's going to kill us! I see now that sesamite is no gift.
I have a red one, yes.
Curse.
I get Mirage.
The moment this groundbreaker interrupted calixification by entering that cryopod and setting off the decay wave, sesamite went from being the omnimaterial of our dreams to the catalyst of our demise. If this process had not been interrupted and we were assimilated, sesamite would have been what we used to build whatever the Calixians wanted us to build. Instead, the decay wave transformed it, and it now acts as a transmission vector that spreads and amplifies the energy of the wave itself. Sesamite was designed to make us salivate. It was breadcrumb to bring us to Zulu, where the cubes could afflict us. It was the tool we would have wielded as their servants, and now it is the substance by which they will destroy us for defying them.
Contingencies within contingencies.
Can we get rid of it somehow? What if we blew it all up?
You are a genius, Sergeant. A vast conspiracy authored by an ancient alien race, immediately undone by a string of firecrackers.
It was just an idea.
No, I haven't.
We will have to drain Calyx of an immense quantity of sesamite, and then find a way to displace it entirely.
Displace it? To where? The surface?
Much further than that, I'm afraid. I can think of only one possibility, and it would no longer exist anywhere else.
Mirage data integrated. New location added to HUD. Projection.
Oh. Oh yeah, they had a locked door in here. Yeah, this way. Oh my god, please God, be the drill bits I need. Oh, sweet Jesus. Tis it. Yeah, that looks like it's it. Okay, well, thank God. I needed to find those drill bits. Got the drill bits. Now I need to get that into production. Okay, upgrades. Oh, I think we're done with... Are we done with 15 maybe? Kind of looks like it, but I gotta dig to 16 before then. So, time to get the drill bit going. Mass produce the fuck out of that. Okay, where to put it? Yellow orbs are going, that's good. Love that for me. Let's just set it up right here. Ish. Okay, big drill bits. Sensory blocks. I thought I got them back into production. I did. Did I keep making more of those? I hope. It didn't burn through all of them, but... Why, wait, I mean, why are you paused, though? Here, take some of those, but, like, yeah. I just don't want this on me. So sensory blocks. Oh. Do. Right, it's probably what you need the most. Sensor blocks? Fuck yeah, okay. And then right here's my systemite brick. And then the other drill bit, which I'm hoping, oh man, I don't know if I can, fuck yeah I can, alright, sweet. And actually I will run this one to the thing so it just keeps digging. Where? Yeah, the drill bits. I got a handful, but I don't know if I actually have enough. I'll be honest. Well, there's some of that. Yeah, you want a lot of carbon frames. I'm gonna get those back in production just in case. But let's... I don't know. Do you just need one bit? Yeah, you just need one bit, so you have plenty here. But I'm just gonna start making the other one just in case. Here we go. And then we are going to run this bad boy all the way over here. You can upgrade that bad boy. Then we can start digging. 500,000-ish, or sorry, yeah, that's about 500,000. Well, if we... What's up, Fred? Put all 3 cubes on a belt, see if they'd argue. Yeah, we can definitely try that.
Absolutely. For science.
Of course, for science. put you down. Oh man, don't know how that worked.
Like the dog you are.
Oh, need a box? Oh, okay, yeah. Let me do that.
Oh, piss. Right here.
Well, you want to throw yours in the box?
No, it's mine.
I mean, come on, throw it in the box.
Paladin is mine.
No, come on.
No.
Put it in the box. Quit arguing with me.
No, fuck you. You ain't the boss of me.
You can pick it up once you're done.
No. Never.
You still working on this place?
What? Where are you putting the cubes?
Here, over here.
Oh, you're getting a really big belt.
Yeah, sure.
If I ever get back to my body and you
I would just
end
give
up
him
in a
like a
cube,
little.
I'm gonna remember this.
I don't know which is worse, this terrible factory or you, a terrible person.
Ah, a grand inspection of our factory from the perspectives that matters most. Thank
That
you,
was Paladin gonna
Groundbreaker.
say.
Well, at least he was okay with it. I say we just let him sit here. They need to think of, think in circles.
I'd give him a smaller circle so they spin really fast.
And we can do that.
There we go. Look at him. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Look at him. We just need 3 more, and they'll have.
No,
little...
we become cubes and we throw ourselves on here, and that's our existence.
Yeah, look how cute those are. Oh, look at that! You yoinked him first try.
Didn't you yoink both?
Sure did. Yeah. That fucking. Up there.
They can just sit there.
Yep, we'll let him spin around. Yeah. What are you trying to say? I wasn't representing?
No, I didn't say that.
Excavation complete.
Oh, there it is. Still 16. What I'm saying is I'm definitely getting the fucking hammer this time. Because that stun is the best fucking thing ever.
Let's go to 16.
16.
Let's go.
I bet it's a room full of sand. Do you want to bet?
I bet there's no
Ooh!
sand
Remember
whatsoever.
the structure in the distance, Sergeant?
Yeah, no, I'm over here.
Oh shit! Shit!
We
forgot
forgot
the guys.
we forgot the
We
kids.
forgot
We forgot the kids.
I'm going again now. I'm going again.
Affected by one of the
Hold
cubes,
on.
you experienced a vision at one of
I'll
these
go get them, and I'll
monoliths.
follow you
You
around and be the
claimed to have
light.
seen a portal.
I'll
I
s-
did. It was over in what felt like a second, but a pulse
Yes,
of energy unfolded from the monolith. It made a shape, and suddenly
Oh, there's
the portal
Eric.
was
You
there.
guys.
You also made a report of what you saw on the other side of it. A report that created an entire dissident movement among our crew. A report that Pacific destroyed in an attempt to contain a potential mutiny.
My theory is simple. Because you were joined to your cube months before the rest of us when you stumbled upon them at Zulu, the progression of your fusion to it is substantially ahead of ours.
So, I'm a little more Calixian than everybody else. Wonderful. And now you want me to open that portal again so we can toss enough sesamite through it to kill the decay wave.
Maybe 1,000?
As both of you know, the
Wait for me.
destruction or disposal of resources was expressly forbidden by expeditionary doctrine, but I believe it is permissible under the circumstances.
Flew across the universe, and all I got was this alien garbage can.
Groundbreaker. Our companions
Switch
are
between them,
engaged
come on.
in preparations for opening the portal. But it is clear that manufacturing these cubes is a most effective way of condensing sesamite for removal through it. Given the intent of the Calixians, it seems unlikely the portal would accept raw sesamite in the first place. As the schematic indicates, creating these cubes will require the combined efforts of
I'm literally
all
changing.
you
You're
have
not watching
built
this.
thus
Is
far. The utilization of multiple strata will no doubt be a necessity, and I am ordering you to repurpose any and all of your operations to achieve this goal. It will be challenging, but I have confidence in your abilities. I know that Mirage and the Sergeant will not disappoint us, and I am certain that you will exceed expectations as well. The Calixians only believe in two endings to their own story. We are going to write our own.
Hell yeah. Alright, we gotta make colorless ones. But they go back to the carousel, that's what I know. Can I Yeah, we can do sand here. I don't know if I honestly really need to. Like if there's any fragments. I got the only upgrade. Oh, you might have been right, Brad. I might not need to fucking do that shit. And I'm not going to if I don't need to. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for free.
Alright, I'm putting them on the back on their belt.
I did empty the area, but didn't find anything or reason to. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm gonna take your word for it, Fred.
Hey, look, there's a little bit spaced out now. Beautiful. Okay.
You're making me fucking dizzy. Anyone getting fucking dizzy? You gonna turn on belt riding? Is that what you did?
No, I was trying to crouch, but I don't think there is a crouch.
Christina, don't look at the stream. Don't look at the stream. Don't look at the stream.
Well, alright, I think I'm gonna hop off here.
Oh my god.
I have to work tomorrow.
You're early.
Yeah. I'll read my book.
You are getting sleepy. Very sleepy. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're
That makes
at the end.
spectral cubes.
Huh?
Kind of like the spectral cubes.
Yeah. Yeah. I let it run last night, so.
I remember that.
Well, see, I looked it up because I'm like, I'm already close. I want to see how close I am. And they're saying that, so 16 wants 1,000 colorless cubes. You put it in there, and it wants 8,000. And then you put 8,000 in there, and then it wants you to put 32,000 in there.
Alright.
But they said that you can put that 1,000 in, and then you can end the story. You don't have to do the 8 and 32. And some people were saying, like, I don't even think it's for achievements either. Like, it's really... I don't really care if it's for achievements or not. I'm just ready to wrap it up.
Wow, I like how you can take. So they have colorless spectral cubes, right?
Yeah.
And you make 4 of them. Well, you can if you take 400 of those cubes.
Yeah, no, that recipe there is just worthless. So I did it because I was just curious. And
It gives you 400 cubes.
No, it gives you one little like brighter white one, but that cube is actually fucking useless. You can't thresh it. You can't fucking put it in 16. You can't fucking do nothing with that cube. That recipe is purely there just to fuck with you.
All right. Well, let's throw that. How many we got?
That's why I threw it on the conveyor with the kids.
Oh.
Or maybe no, I guess I ground it all off. I have everybody with me.
All right.
Yeah, but it's
Where's
like this is the oh Jesus. You spot the difference?
Yeah, this one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's literally the cube. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And it just wants 400 in there just to be absolutely useless. I don't know why.
Because why not?
Yeah.
Well, how many we got?
I have almost 3,200.
Well, let's go bring those in there.
Yeah, a little over 32. You ready to just do it now?
Yep, I'm with him.
Why, you don't want to reminisce in the game for a minute?
No. It's gonna take me 5 years to fucking do that.
Well, I was hoping more people would get in, but it's all good. Be on the bod. It'll be on YouTube. This is what I read on the internet. I'm gonna laugh if we're wrong, and we're gonna have to fucking wait. And there he says for 8,000. Tier 1.
Outstanding work, Groundbreaker. Combined with the efforts of the Sergeant, Mirage has signaled to me that you have created enough of the Sesamite cubes to lower the intensity of the decay wave considerably. If nothing else, this is a start. I will not pretend to understand the interplay of energies here, but we should return to the area in front of the monolith. From there, the Sergeant can begin to open the portal, and from there, we can begin to send the cubes through. If there was anything you still wanted to explore or build, or if you don't have the time to witness what I suspect will be a considerable series of events, you may want to restrain yourself from approaching the portal.
What portal?
I'm not sure. Oh, up here.
No.
There we go. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Incroyable.
Groundbreaker, I want you to attach a beacon to one of these cubes so the pulse room can track its position. We're going to send one through as a probe.
No, sir. It has to be us. We have to step through it ourselves before the cubes can enter.
Permission denied. That portal could lead anywhere.
I know where it goes. I know now. I know.
The Calixians. They're channeling through her.
Portal readings beyond calculation. Means to assist you will be unknown. Sparks. Please reconsider. Sparks.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, Davika. We've come too far. Groundbreaker, take us in.
The fuck is the weekend?
Never learned my name.
Are we floating?
The Groundbreaker remains grounded, but yes, the rest of us are somehow capable of levitation here.
Ooh.
The beacon is transmitting. It seems we have been teleported to the antipode of our former position. The other side of the world.
Is this place really what it looks like?
It is. The design is alien, but the intent is unmistakable. This is a rocket silo, encased in invincible stone that would have made it impossible for us to access through any means but the monolith, and what we see have built within it.
Vessels? No. Impossible. Those skyscrapers are the size of continents. They must be 1,000 times the size of the world bearer that brought us here. The fuel alone to launch even one of them would be inconceivable.
Unless an entire planet was dedicated to doing so. Imagine every resource within it acting as a supply channel. Each one providing unique resources for every stage of these rockets, crafting them piece by piece, missing only the blood to run through it.
A workforce. Harvesting and refining everything within Calyx. Feeding these monolith portals with supplies to build these behemoths.
Our greater purpose.
We came to Calyx to build a factory, but Calyx already was one. We came to build machines. We were meant to become them.
A fate we narrowly avoided thanks to the Groundbreaker. But the fact remains that we have not succeeded in removing the Sessamites from Calyx by bringing it here. We will have to do more than feed it to these rockets. We will have to launch them as well.
No, we can't. You don't know what the writing on this screen says, do you?
We know you've been staring at it since we arrived, Sergeant. Don't leave us in suspense.
It's a targeting computer, designed to retrace the path of whoever comes here. If we launch these rockets, they go straight for Earth, with the cubes as a payload.
And then Earth becomes
another Calyx. Or it would if this Sessamite hadn't been turned by the decay wave. Because it was, Earth doesn't become a part of all this either. It just reproduces the decay. It just kills everyone.
Another ending.
So, we were wrong about the Calixians having no plan for us, cutting off their process and then taking control of their own game against them. Even though we made it to their silo with our free will intact, they've still left us with only a single way to dispose of the Sessamite. Firing this rocket at Earth, and destroying humanity instead.
Wait. Once we load enough cubes to finish a rocket, I think I know how to use this computer to reconfigure the targeting. A cube can't do it, but the Groundbreaker should be able to.
Outstanding. Groundbreaker. Once again, it seems you will play a pivotal role in... Groundbreaker?
The energy of passing through the portal, it seems to have overcome the restrictions of their suit.
Is that... could it be?
Pacific.
They appear to be in pain. Wait. They're attempting to speak. Sir, something is wrong with your speech synthesizer.
No. Nothing is wrong with it. Sir? Get back. The Calixian.
Perhaps, Sergeant. Perhaps not. If interrupting calixification left the three of us with so many unanticipated threads of our humanity, who are we to say that the Groundbreaker is not in a similar state?
The Groundbreaker has reopened the portal. They're taking us back.
Of course they are. They want to keep manufacturing the cubes so they can build these rockets and then either launch them towards Earth or, hopefully, turn them away.
Hopeful. Why are they always hopeful?
Sergeant, shake those ghosts out of your head.
They came to
Ghostesses.
purpose, to do something that would make a difference.
Shake him out.
They gave their lives for it.
Shake them out.
Captivated by how all they
I'm
had
a fucking
done
cube.
remained so fragile, so inevitably
I have no shaking
precious.
ability.
And yet, when they find purpose, a chance to undo the very existence that has given them so much pain, so many empty promises, they shy away. Why?
Because we can. Because despair is not an argument. Because the echo of misery you've chosen to spread across the universe amounts to nothing more than a voice that already existed inside anyone who ever tried to make the world a better place.
And if we were not stronger than that voice, we would not be here.
You're right. Both of you. It's not me saying all this, but it is. But if I know better, I'm sure the Breaker does too.
We do not know what they will choose, or if they can even choose at all. We've done all that we can. As the Major said, hope is all that remains.
Hope. Everything we've done. Everything we've been through. The years, preparation, the people we lost. All this work, all these factories, and it comes down to hope? We did all this for hope?
Why, Sergeant? Would you have rather done nothing and had no hope at all?
I don't know.
Does anyone?
All right. What we doing now?
Or cubes.
More cube.
I mean, that's pretty much the story.
8,000. Yeah. Do we keep making cubes and see what it? I'll put 8,000 in there.
I don't have 8,000. That's all I got.
You said you had 32,000.
3,200
Oh.
on top of filling up the first 1,000.
What do you want to do? You want to keep doing it and put all the cubes in there? Or?
I might fucking check it off screen, but I don't think there's any more point. And I think that was pretty much the whole story. So
Yeah.
I think that's about it. I might just record it to see if it does anything, show anything, get achievement, but I probably won't even keep it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much been Techtonica, everyone. Hope you liked the story. That was a pretty wild twist. Cubes floating, ghosts needing to be shaken out of the heads. You know,
Yeah, I was not expecting us to be the bad
the
guy.
Calixian. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
It kind of gives off Soma vibes.
Yeah, like you thought you were
Like-
escaping, but it turns out you were never going to escape.
Yeah, like you're just like if your conscience is like
The thing that gets saved. Yeah.
yeah.
I honestly, watching that game, I've watched it on multiple YouTubers playthroughs, and it like they always forget that it's just the consciousness. And I'll be sitting there and I'm like, I'm pretty sure you got told you're not getting out of here. Like you're just, it's not gonna happen. And like they were right there with like the main, protagonist, and like, why am I still here? And I'm just like, they told you this in the beginning.
Task added to HUD. Source unknown.
Oh,
Source unknown.
what?
The breaker has received an order to continue filling the monolith receptacle with cubes. This order was not received from Annex-Skull subroutines.
Perhaps you were correct, Sergeant. The groundbreaker has been fully compromised, and some consciousness of this godforsaken place is instructing them to complete their rocket and unleash it on our homeworld.
No, I don't think so. If that was their intent, I would sense it. But they don't feel that way.
How do they feel?
Fucking lost at this point.
As of age, from this point forward, I am afraid they are on their own.
They are.
No, I'm done with this game. I'm not conflicted. It's over.
Don't brush
I'm
it.
sending the the dirt to the fucking earth. I'm sending the sand. Fuck this sand.
Well, that was all the
So fuck
achievements
this-
right there. That was it. I only had 2 left. That was it.
I think basically.
So what, you
No.
complete the 8,000 and 32,000 to destroy the world? I can stop here. You're Pacific, who's turning to Calixian. I mean, that's
Have you
what they
beat
were
the game?
seeing. Yeah, I think he already went through early access and stuff. Well, he like Fred.
Wow.
Yeah, he went through. We already went through and seen it all.
Yeah, we done looked at it.
Done did it.
Touched the things.
We touched the
No.
portal.
We touched the butt.
Yeah, straight up.
Okay.
It only gives you codex entries.
Oh. So, waste of our time. That's what that is.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. One last look at the Great Factory, and then that's
On to our next adventure.
yeah. Wrap this one up. Cube backstories for the Cube's previous lives. I think having them being forgetful is better. Oh, you know what? Before I leave, they're gonna have a good existence. I'm gonna leave them on the
Yeah, put them on the belt.
put them on the belt. There we go.